With the Will Fuller injury, it was just announced that he's going to be gone for several weeks. This is the playoff stretch, and not having one of your best wide receivers is going to kill you. You're not going to trade for wide receiver because we have other needs. We are working on secondary right now. It was reported that Chris Harris, we are trying to get him from the Denver Broncos. There is a wide receiver out there, a wide receiver that almost everybody in the National Football League hates. A wide receiver that could definitely put this team over the top, and that is Antonio Brown.
You're the dream team, Hakeem, Turing, Beyonce, yeah, man. And I remember hot summer, hot winter. I couldn't fight, so the block made a hot spin.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 713 Houston Sportcast. I'm your host, Ruben Calvillo, and yes, I already did a video about Antonio Brown at the beginning of the season, but that was because it was a want. I wanted Antonio Brown because he was released by the Raiders. I wanted him because he could take this team over the top. But now it has become a need. We need wide receiver help, and Antonio Brown fits the mold of Will Fuller. He's fast. He could catch the ball. He could just take over a game like we saw Will Fuller did against the Falcons. But he is 10 times better than Will Fuller is right now. For one, he stays healthy. Two, he doesn't drop the ball. Three, he's just as fast or even faster. And four, he takes on the best corner. You need to get Antonio Brown if you're the Houston Texans. I know he has a bunch of drama, but on the Patriots, it was reported that he was a good teammate. Everybody was fine with him. It was just stupid mistakes that got him released. In his one game with the Patriots, he had a couple catches, 60 yards, touchdown. He was already making a dynamic push with the Patriots. You bring him in here, you have the best wide receiving core in the NFL. You have DeAndre Hopkins, Antonio Brown, Kenny Stills. Yes, Kenny Stills can be that number 2 wide receiver, but this offense is much dangerous with 3 very good wide receivers. Now, I don't want this to be like the Houston Texans team last season, where you had DeAndre Hopkins, who was playing hurt. You had Vincent Smith, a rookie, who wasn't good. You had other wide receivers who were just no names or who were not on the team anymore, and that was in the playoff game. I don't want to see what happened now. We need to go get Antonio Brown. It's not a want anymore. It's a need. We need a wide receiver. And if we trade for an old veteran who's only going to get hurt like Demaryius Thomas, then this team is not going to be successful. As great as Will Fuller is, he has his flaws. And bringing Antonio Brown in it's a huge upgrade to this wide receiving core. I know he's a drama queen. I know he's going to bring all the attention to the Houston Texans, but we have leaders on this team that puts him in check. He has J.J. Watt, DeAndre Hopkins, Deshaun Watson. All these guys are leaders on this team who could tell Antonio Brown, hey, we're gonna bring you in here to help us win games, and that is what they would do with Antonio Brown, is win games. He's had multiple seasons of 80+ catches, 10+ touchdowns, 1,200+ receiving yards. He is a dynamic wideout, and he needs to be on this team because we're going to be facing some tough defenses. The Ravens, the Patriots, the Colts again. This is the dog days in the NFL season where you're either going to be one of the good teams that makes a playoff or falls out. We just lost Will Fuller. Kiki Kuti is good, but he drops the ball. And Kenny Stills is barely coming back from his hamstring injury, which he did good, 4 catches, 100-something yards. But it's shaky. It's shaky knowing that the only real healthy wide receiver you have is DeAndre Hopkins. Kiki Kuti has been injury prone since he's been in the league. Who's to say he don't go out during practice or during a game? And then what are you left with? DeAndre Hopkins, and then just a back from injury, Kenny Stills, where Antonio Brown is just on the street trying to get back in the league. I feel like he's going up. I think he wants back in the league, and what better to put him in a situation that could really contend for a Super Bowl team. But let me know what you think. Like I said, this is a huge reach. I don't expect us to sign Antonio Brown, but we definitely need Antonio Brown. So like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Do you want Antonio Brown, or should we just roll with what we have? As always, go Texans.